Hi there, my feng shui friend. I am Marlena from mjfengshui.com. Today, I want to bring forward the saltwater cure for 2025, the year of the wood snake, and in preparation for the new year ahead, I am going to bring forth my second saltwater cure video on this channel, but this one is directed for the new year. So we are now in December, and I am uploading this the day before 12/12, which is good timing, right? When the energy doubles for the month of December on that certain date. And a lot of energy is shifting through the atmosphere right now, as we know. Since a year and a half ago, there has been a lot of stirring up of anger and gossip, slander, suing people, right? So now in the year of 2025, there could be a lot of anger really stirring up and could double in certain months. So I want to prepare you ahead of time. I will be having another class, so please be advised that we are going to be holding it very soon. I will upload it on my channel and also in my Facebook group. And I will have an event calendar posted so people can sign up easily. If you would like to be on my mailing list, go to my website. The links are going to be underneath the video for everything here. And just go to the free gifts link over there and put in your name and mailing address, so I can just, give you a little notice now and then about what is coming up for each and every month. So here we go. In preparation for the year, and we have a little bit of time here, and it's rather simple, all right, but we need to take the necessary steps to get our home together, get our energy cleared, okay? Now, on the channel, I have just recently uploaded a few new videos with some information as well. Please check them out and take action on the offerings that I am putting forward for you and your family. Now, I have taken the time here to share this with you, so please turn off your devices and pay close attention to what I'm bringing forward here, because it is very important due to the energetics that we are now engaged in. So first of all, I want you to get prepared and be ready, okay? Be what I want to call battle ready, okay? Very important. So, watch your back this year, and, stay out of arguments to the best of your ability. As I keep saying, walk away. It is not worth your joy, all right? Keep your joy, keep your peace, all right? Now, the first thing that we want to do is take care of the energy that is now, 2024, getting rid of the old and allowing the new to come in, because just in a couple weeks, we are going to all celebrate a new year. And when we do that, we would like to have a nice start to our new year. But in regards to feng shui, I have to look at what is going to be happening in January. We're going to have a set of double stars coming in. This is the first year that we are going to have 3 sets of double stars to be dealing with. Now, so in December, what I suggest for all of us, including myself, is to take care of you and your home. All right, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some salt. And the best one, first of all, will be regular table salt. If you have a shaker, that's wonderful. That will come in handy. So, get a shaker of salt prepared. Also, if you like to use, different salts, that's okay. I bought some Morton salt, very reasonable, and you can get some sea salt if you like to use that. That is fine. But for this video today, we are going to be removing all that stagnant old energy in our space and around our space. It doesn't matter if you live in an apartment or a condo or you own a home. This works for all of us, all right? Some people actually do live in a camper and some live in tents, believe it or not. And they do watch my videos. I have a couple people that actually live in their car. So they are working on their life, getting out of the danger relationships. And that's what they have to do. So in order to bring forward the best outcome for all of us, we have to do something, we have to take action, and then we have to take the next action step for each one of us. So the first thing is saltwater cure. The second thing would be to do a total house cleansing. And for those of you that have never done that, that link will be underneath this video as well. It's also in another video for everyone. Now, every one of us has a sidewalk and an entrance to the space, or several entrances, depending on what the living situation is. We all have a mailbox, right? Whether it be at our homes or at a post office. Now, for the shaker salt, this is where we're going to go outside, all right? Some of you may get embarrassed if you think your neighbors are going to see you. So do it at night. Do it real early in the morning when no one's up yet, whatever. The first step is very important because energy comes from outside in. We are all under that influence of the atmosphere, all right, and the energy of the environment where we are, where our home is placed, all right. Now, we also have to deal with, the feng shui stars, right? The neighbors' energies, right? The landforms, okay? If you have, pointed arrows coming at your home, pylons, which are, energy poles, all right? You may live in a street where it's really busy traffic. You may live on a dead-end street. You may live near a cemetery, a hospital, police station, nursing home, places like this. All that comes into your home, all that energy and what's around you, right? Do you have trees blocking that, right? We got to look at this. So the first thing we're going to do is take a shaker of salt with us. And if your mailbox is on your property, okay, go to your mailbox, right? Open it up. Let some air in there. There's been mail coming in, all right? Bills and, flyers and things like that. A lot of energy of push and pull, negative things. All right, I think of mail as this. There have been millions of people's emotions attached to the mail. Nobody ever thought of this. I felt it, and I'm gifted. All right, I'm a very intuitive energy healer as well as a feng shui advisor and home psychic. So when I speak something, it is serious. All right. Now, the mail that comes to you has reached, many hands, right? It goes through, the person that is sending it, all right? The space they're sending it from, what is their emotions, right? As they're writing it out or, addressing it, things like that, putting the stamp on it, okay? Then it goes to where? The postman that picks it up, he brings it to his truck, all that energy in the truck from everybody's emotions, just like a grocery store, Walmart, All right. And then it goes through all the sorting, right? Then it hops into another postman's bag and into their truck with all the new emotions in there as well, all stirring up. And then it comes to your door, or it goes to the P.O. box that you have, rinse it out. All right, now you go and touch it, okay? And unaware, right, of the energy transfer. There's always an energy transfer going on, no matter what, all right? When you leave your home and step outside, there's a new energy, right? You're transferring energy from outside in when you open your door, all right? And people don't think about that at all right? They're just like, I'm going to work, I'm going here, I'm going there, and you jump in your car, right? And you go to the store, and the same thing happens with the mail. Now, none of my mail comes in my home. I'm like, no, there's a bench out there. I sort it out there, get rid of it out there, all right? Bills, yes, they can come in, but all the other mail from everyone else stays outside, all right, until it is cleansed, all right? Sounds weird, right? Maybe you'll think she's too much. No, she's wise, very wise, all right? I learned my lesson well, all right? And I get alerts from my angel team as well, all right, and call it women's intuition at times. But anyway, take your salt, okay, open your mailbox, even if it's a P.O. box, right? You will have a little shaker of salt, and it's hard to see in your hand, have it in your pocket if you're at the P.O. box, right? And shake it in, all right? Put some salt in your mailbox, right? Leave the box open for a few minutes, right? And allow new air to circulate in there, and set the intention that you are clearing all the negative energies collected, from the year, right? And sending it out. Transmute the energy out, right? Allowing the salt to do its magic. Leave the salt in there, all right? And then close the box, all right? You can clap your hands 3 times, all right? Even if you're in the post office, you can still clap your hands together as if you're wiping them, right? Just 1, 2, 3, like say you're wiping off your hands. All right, real simple. So if anyone's looking, act like you had something stuck to your hand, okay? Whatever. Neighbors are watching, who cares, all right? Now, as you're walking back from the mailbox, okay, you have a walkway that comes to your door. All right, I suggest that you have sprinkled some in your hand, okay, if not from the shaker. And you sprinkle it all the way up to your door and across the entire doorpost on the outside. All right, if you have several doors, you will have to do every door, okay? This is important because people are stepping over the door post, and the energy, right, will come in your house. And we want to get rid of that from happening. Now, walk up your driveway, all right, on one side or whatever, and then walk down the other way, all right, and sprinkle the salt, right? If you are smart, okay, you will walk around your entire home, okay, outside, sprinkling salt all around the entire home, okay, all the way outside, all the way around. If you have cracks and crevices, things like that, where indents in the house, you got to go into the indent as well, okay? Go near the AC, the water thing, the water pipes, whatever's out there. Go underneath those and go around. If you have a energy pole there, go around the entire outside of that pole as well. And there are ways to cure that energy, which we'll learn in one of my courses here. Now, after you have done all that, right, come into your home. Do the salt sprinkling in front of the door on the way out. All right, on the floor there. Just make a straight line going across with the intention that no negative energy will come into my home. It cannot cross the salt line, okay? You can say it out loud as well. No negative energy will enter my home. It cannot cross this salt line. Be very specific and speak with power in your voice. All right. Now, if you have a certain place in your home which is felt really dark and dense and heavy, and you avoid it like the plague, okay, that is one of the rooms where entities are hanging out, definitely. All right, we have to deal with them. So I will bring you the link underneath here for the total home cleansing. Everybody should participate in both of these things here. All right. And also consider having a personal feng shui reading for you, and your home should have a home consultation. So look at the links and go to my website and check all these offers out. Now, here comes the introduction for the salt cures. Now, we're not going to put in the 2025 salt water cures yet. We're not there yet. But what we're going to do, leave the ones you do have, if you have any, leave them there, okay? And we will dispose of them when it's time to get rid of that total energy and bring in the new. Now, for preparation, we have the Bagua map, which has 9, okay, squares, and each square represents a part of our home, all right, or our space. Even if you live in your car, even if you live in a one-room, place, it all has the 9 energies. We all have a center of our home, okay? Um, so in the entire home, we have 9. So we are going to use 9 containers, okay? And I suggest that they are glass or ceramic or a metal pie plate, which works great. I use the little ones sometimes that you buy, the little pies, um, I don't know what they are, about $1 now. So I save those pie tins and I utilize them a lot for different things, but they'll come in handy for this as well. All right, you don't need to go and buy anything for this. You can use whatever you have in your home, but something where salt doesn't eat through to your carpet or your floor or your shelf, wherever you're going to place these. So depending if you have children and pets, they'll need to go up in the air, so the children can't reach them and the pets can't. If the pets happen to get to the salt, well, they'll get a little thirsty. Kids, I don't know. I just don't want it in their eyes, or anything like that. But for this, it's going to be a simple thing. So you can take your salt, whatever kind it is, fill up 9 containers, okay? It can be a coffee cup. If you have 9 coffee cups that you're not going to use, 9 cereal bowls that are ceramic you're not going to use, pie tins, anything like that salt will not eat through. Sometimes people put plastic down, which is not good. A plastic bowl, the salt will eat through it eventually, and so we don't want that. Underneath each container, place something that protects the surface. So you can put foil down underneath it, plastic, something that protects it, all right? Um, you know, you decide, you'll know what you have in your home, so think about that after this video. So go in each room with a dish or a cup, whatever you're going to use, and find the direction where you can place this. If you live alone, it's easier, all right, to set it somewhere, okay? It can go under your work desk in that room. It can go, under a coffee table. Just make sure that it's not in a closed cabinet, okay? All right, it can go on a bookshelf, a desk, right? A counter, wherever, right? This is good. So open up all the doors in the place that you're in, all right? And including the closets, all right? Open them up. Let some chi go through the home. Even that room that you don't want to go into because there's too much clutter or some other reason. All right, now open those doors. Let the chi start coming out of there, right? Open windows, if you can. I know it's winter, but if you can open it up a crack in each room just for, 15 minutes, right? Let that chi out. Get rid of the old energy, okay? Allow it to leave. Give it somewhere to go, okay? Now, salt collects negative energy. So what we're going to do is place one salt cure in each room, okay? If you're in one room apartment, okay, one goes in every corner, all right? So every corner, you should have 4 corners, right? Okay? And then you are going to come into the middle, all right, of the room and place a salt cure against each wall if you have that one roomer, okay? And that will be 6. And then you go to the other 2 ends of the room, all right? So the head, the tail, put a cure there and one in the center, okay? Now in your space, all right, do the same, all right? A salt cure in each room, okay? So even in the garage, the attic, and the basement, I would place one in there as well. So you might need 12 cures, all right, whatever. It doesn't matter, but each room has to have this cure. So you just fill up the container with regular salt, sea salt, whatever kind of salt you want. Fill it in there and leave it, right? Let it go and do its magic, right? So very simple, but powerful, needed to do now, okay? So allow that to do its magic, all right? We're not going to add water to it. We're not doing any of that. This is just to draw in all the negative energy, okay? Allow it to do what it's going to do, all right? Do not touch it. Do not worry about it. Just go about your business. Now, after doing that, okay, the next step we want to do is go to the front door. The door you use all the time, okay? All the time. That door right there, okay? And if it has glass, clean it, right? If it doesn't have glass, it's a solid door, clean it, right? Wash it, right? With something that will not eat the material, right? Wash it, clean it, polish it, do the doorknobs, all that, do the entire door, okay? The door jamb, all around the top of the door, the sides of the door, all the metal, fixtures of it, underneath the door, get a duster, open the door, take the duster all the way around the entire door, clean it, all right? And then close it, lock it, secure yourself in, make sure you're safe, right? Always lock your windows and doors, especially now, okay? We are in that anger energy, we're in hostile energy. Watch your back, right? Watch your belongings, okay? Watch your business. Very serious, all right? We have a lot of competition, okay? People are jealous. People are angry, all right? If they don't have something happening in their life and you do, they're not your friend, all right? If they come over and say, what are you doing, right? What do you got going on? And you hear that tone, right? Yeah, so just watch your back. Don't tell anyone, I'm writing a book, I'm starting a business, I'm going to do this, this is what I'm going to do. Don't tell nobody. That's the thing. Keep silent. If someone comes and said, what are you up to? Not much, trying to think about something to do, I'm not sure. And you really are, just be cautious, right? You, have friends that are real friends and you have frenemies. So we have to be cautious about frenemies because we've been dealing with the 7-star in the South for this year. And the 7-star is a backstabbing star, a robbing star. And in January, all the stars double, as I spoke of before. So heads up on that. Another thing that I don't want to forget, your vehicles, okay? Um, Take some salt and in your hand and, you know, put some on the floor where you drive on the passenger side and on the floor in the back seat and open the doors, all right? And let some air in for about 5 minutes, right? The same with the trunk. Open the trunk, clean it out, get rid of the stuff, all right? Clean out the car, all right? Vacuum it, get rid of the stuff that's in there that accumulated this past year, all right? Make room for blessings to come, all right? If you have loose change, receipts, papers, right? Gum papers, things like that, bottle water, all in there. Look around. What's in your car? What have you, accumulated? Think about your car as your future. It brings you to your future, right? So you fill it with gas or you plug it in nowadays, and it's bringing you forward, all right? That's what you got to think about. So what's in your car, it has to go, all right? It can be, stuck energy and you won't realize, right? I'm on my way to a, you know, um, interview, right? And my car's full of, old junk, right? I don't want old junk when I'm on my way to my future blessings. Think about it, right? Same with the house. And that's a lot of, you know, work when you think about it. What did you accumulate this past year, right? And where did you dump it in your home, right? Where is it sitting, right? Did you buy it and it's just sitting over there? You never wore it, or you wore it once and it's thrown in the closet, right? And you don't like it anymore. Those things can go, all right? Be recycled, sell them, give them away. You got a load of Christmas gifts in your home already, believe me, all right? You have things that are brand new, still in a box with tags that you can gift to someone else. Save some money, all right? Make some crafts. Think about this, right? Yes, we do expand a little bit here on this channel, giving you ideas, shifting your mind, giving you creative energy, stirring it up, because we just went through, negative talk here. I like to shift it, bring some joy towards the end of each video, because we are important. Our energy is important. We need to, keep our joy flowing regardless of what we are dealing with, all right? And a lot of us have dealt with a lot of garbage, and we're going to take the garbage out. Thank you. Energetic garbage has to go. Spiritual garbage has to go. Physical garbage has to go. All right. So work with your salt energy now. All right. You can also put some in your shoes, in your spouse's shoes, in the children's shoes. Just a couple of sprinkles in there to clear the energy. All right, of where they have walked, where they have been. Same with you. Where have you been? All right. That wasn't so happy, right? For the year. I went and bought myself new sneakers. Woohoo! And the right color for me. All right. That I need in my life, because my chart didn't have enough of it. And I could feel it. All right. Energetically, physically, mentally. All right. I have to have certain energy and certain elements and certain colors for me specifically, and the same with you. So energetically, we are all vibrating as one in this collective universe, and we feel what everyone else is feeling on different levels. Some of us are very empathic. We feel it all, right? And we get heavy and dense and down, and that's when you need the joy. So if you're feeling that heavy energy, turn on some really good dance music, all right? As you declutter your home, as you salt your home, as you free up your space, all right? Take out the garbage, so to speak, and enjoy the journey doing it, because you are creating your future, right? How would you like your future to be? How do you want to feel today, right? Compared to that blah day. All right, it's time to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, salt the entire home, all right, apartment and all. You can walk down the hallway sprinkling salt in your apartment and, condos, believe me, right? Put it in your hand and go down the hall whistling, okay? And no one will know that you're sprinkling salt in front of every single door in the hallway, in the elevators, in the stairwells, all right? Yeah, think about the things you can do to clear the place up that you're in that is so simple and inexpensive. You're gifting yourself, you're gifting everyone there with a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever, all right, gift, right, for a few cents, right, and a few energetic, happy steps as you're doing it because you are clearing your environment, all right, on many levels today. So, with that said, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and an awesome, joyful, successful new year coming forward for you and your family. I will talk to you soon. Thank you for listening. Blessings to you from mjfengshui.com.